If y'all are seeing me for the first time, my name is Tracy. I'm the creator and I run our YouTube channel, but I also am the author of our blogs. And if you want like a readable tutorial version of a lot of our videos of what we're all about here at 4D Farms, we're all about faith, family, home, and farm. You can catch us on our blogs at 4dfarms.blogspot.com and 4dfarms.wordpress.com. Hey y'all, welcome to today's video. Hey Jimo, what's for supper? We're also in a hotel, so you know it's either going to be a microwave, air fryer, or instant pot meal. But it's going to be a quick one tonight because I went on a day trip yesterday. And I'm still exhausted after yesterday. I walked myself to death. I just kept walking. And I'm like, when I was just excited, just kept on going. Until I turned around and I'm like, I gotta get back to my truck somehow. So y'all, I made it. I felt like crawling back, but I made it. So I'm here, but I'm exhausted. So tonight's meal is just gonna be quick and easy. And don't think you can't make this in an air fryer, because you can, okay? So I'll walk you over here and let's get started. So what I did was I got 4 chicken breasts in here, but it's actually only 2 chicken breasts. I've told y'all time and time again how to stretch your chicken, and you take a whole big fat chicken breast, you cut it in half horizontally, and it makes 2 chicken breasts. So I've actually got 4 crammed into here, and I did an egg and milk wash. I dipped it in. These are homemade breadcrumbs because I took a leftover little quarter of a homemade loaf of bread. I cubed it up, toasted it up in the air fryer. Then I took my little mini food processor over here. I put the little cubes in here and I just ran them through the food processor and made my own breadcrumbs. So I wallered them around into the breadcrumbs. Now we're going to bake these about 350 until the internal temperature is 165. That's what it needs to be for chicken. So I'm just going to have to eyeball it, keep checking. We're going to start out with 10 minutes first. All right, I've got that going. Then I'll show you what we're going to do next. I'm heating up some water here with a little bit of salt, a little bit of olive oil. I am going to be boiling half of this package because the other half is going to be used for another meal. And then we've got our sauce, and then we've got our mozzarella cheese, and then our grated Italian style cheese to go on top. Y'all have any idea what I'm making? I'm doing chicken Parmesan. Now this hotel does have a 2-eye burner in it. So yes, tonight I get to be able to boil some noodles on the stove, but here is a trick. You can still boil noodles in your microwave. Okay, all you have to do is get you a food safe bowl, a big bowl. Do the same thing. Put water, put some olive oil and some salt. Take how many ever noodles that you are going to need to boil. Half them, put them in your bowl, put them in the microwave, and start just boiling them. I'd start out maybe like 6 minutes, and then just keep hitting the time, keep checking them, hitting the time until they get to the desired consistency and firmness that you want. So yes, you can still boil noodles in your microwave. Dear hubby loves it when I do this. I've got our menu on this little whiteboard. I bought at Dollar Tree. It travels with us, y'all. We're able to get our grocery list down here when we run out of something. But he loves it when he can look up here and see what's for supper. So tonight's chicken Parmesan. The other half of those noodles is going to go for beef stroganoff one night. The reason why I'm using these noodles, I could have got fettuccine noodles to do the chicken Parmesan with, but and the beef stroganoff takes egg noodles. Number one, he can't do egg noodles. they shoot his sugar up. So that's why we have to do the whole wheat or the whole grain noodles. They don't spike his blood sugar. Number two, I didn't want to have to buy 2 separate packages, have leftovers of that, and have to come up with another meal for it, which that saves money on your grocery bill. But I didn't want to have to buy 2 separate noodles, so this package is going to serve both meals. Okay, so let's see what else I can get going. Oh, we're just waiting, I guess. Chicken's in the air fryer. Noodles are fixing to go in here to boil as soon as the water gets hot enough. And then we'll finish assembling this and put it together, plate it up, and we will taste test it. It's been 10 minutes on that side. I'm going to give the chicken a flip. 350 for 10 minutes on the other side. Then I'll check the internal temperature. Okay, y'all, for some reason, I have lost my meat thermometer, so I'm just going to do like a little, what we call guesstimation. You're going to guess and you're going to estimate at the same time, okay? So I went over here to my little handy-dandy air fryer cooking chart. Poultry, chicken, breast bone-in, breast boneless, 4 ounces, but that was a little more than 4 ounces. Well, they cooked theirs on 380. I did 350, and they did it for 12 minutes. So I decreased the temperature, but I upped the minutes, and I've got like 2 minutes left to go because I did 26 minutes. So I think we're going to be on the safe side. But I travel with these right here too because they're magnetic. They stick right on every refrigerator wherever we go, along with my little mat there, my pan, board, whatever you want to call it. It's got everything in here. Your cooking and baking times for everything. Then I've got one for the Instant Pot right here too. So these go everywhere with me. I also picked up 2 books when me and one of my daughters-in-law was thrifting one day, and we went to Ollie's and we picked these up. Y'all, $3.99. $3.99. These are going to start traveling with me. 20 minutes or less air fryer meals. I've been through this book, and I have found some neat little things in here that dear hubby can eat. Yes. I'm thinking about doing that with canned biscuits, y'all. Oh, I'm not going to tell you yet, okay? Look at these things. This, and it's a little spiral bound, and it's not that big, y'all. Look at this. It's not that big. It's going to go in my traveling kitchen box. And then the Instant Pot one. There's so many recipes in here, all the different categories. Yep, we're going to be giving these a try. These are going to be staying in my traveling box because I already have air fryer and Instant Pot recipes to use at home. These will just be a little staple to now put in my kitchen traveling box. All right, noodles are drained, and I'm going to pour some of this sauce over in here while it's still hot. But I'm going to reserve some of the sauce because it's going to go kind of like on top of the chicken Parmesan. So we'll get to that in a minute. But I'm going to use like half of this to go in here and then just kind of heat this up in the microwave with the sauce on it. Okay, y'all, I took the chicken out. I checked it. The inside is done. Now, a little trick we're going to do here. I've got the sauce in the noodles. They're hanging out right here. I'm going to put some of this sauce on top of here with some of this fresh mozzarella. And I'm going to put it in the microwave just long enough to melt the cheese on top. I could have poured the sauce in here and then put the cheese on top and toasted it up again in the air fryer, but y'all, I didn't want sauce all in because see, my air fryer basket has these vent holes, and I didn't want sauce coming out of my pan into my air fryer, so I'm gonna have to do this individually. So I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, I got it fixed up. We are going to put this in the microwave and heat this whole thing up to melt it. I better put a paper towel in here to kind of cover that so it doesn't splash in the microwave everywhere. And then we're going to get this plated up and let you see what it looks like. And voila. There it is, y'all. Don't say you can't cook chicken Parmesan in an air fryer in a hotel room. Because here's your proof. Look at that cheese just sliding off, y'all. Can y'all smell that? I want you to get a good little gander at that. Let's just turn this plate around so y'all can get a good little gander. We have got supper for the next 2 nights for 2 people. It's just sliding off, y'all. I'll put that back up there. Don't you worry about that. 4 meals. Just like that. That's what's for supper tonight. Hey, Gmo, what's for supper? See y'all in the next video.